Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed, also known as Brother Emmanuel, coming through with yet another topic. This topic here is a subscriber's request read off the comment board. We're talking interracial dating. That's right, interracial dating. But before I dive right into the topic, I want to let you all know, all of my subscribers and viewers, to please take advantage of the small audience, because I definitely check out the comment board, and this is a great time for you to put in requests for future videos. All right, let's talk interracial dating with no further ado. Now, I'm gonna first start off with Ascription, the KJV, the King James Bible. I'm going to Numbers 36 and 7, and it reads, "So shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel remove from tribe to tribe, for every one of the children of Israel shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers." Now, in previous videos, I stated that in the country we live in, when you say that you're pro your own people, you're basically deemed as racist, when in fact that is not racist at all. It just means you're proud of your own culture and you want to work for the improvement and the betterment of your own particular people. There's nothing racist about that. And the scriptures basically tell you the same thing. It tells you that the children of Israel, which happen to be the real blacks in America, according to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, we were commanded from the law to stay within our own people. So when it comes to other nations, I am not one to speak on if a Chinese person dates a East Indian person, or if, I'm not to say what goes on. All I can tell you is what the laws are regarding my people. And we are commanded to stay within our own nation. So that's the angle I will be speaking from when it comes to interracial dating. Now, why would the Most High command us to stay within our own? How is this empowering to us? And how would it be detrimental if we were to date outside of our race and search for women, in different cultures and things of that nature? Well, there are several things that can happen. There are spiritual ramifications, and there are economic ramifications as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about both. First and foremost, when you're dating outside of your race, no matter who it is, when the male, we need to first understand that the seed line and the bloodline of a child comes through the male. Contrary to popular belief, every single drop of blood that is in a child comes from the male. He is the progenitor of the nation. He is the progenitor of his tribe, of his offspring. You can plant a seed in any kind of soil. You can plant an apple seed in any kind of soil, whether it be mulch, manure, dirt, any kind of soil, but you will still get an apple tree. It's the same thing when it comes to when you implant a female. She can be from any race whatsoever, but still the predominator of that tribe or their offspring comes from the male. When you go through the Bible, the seed line from nation to nation all carry through the male, and that is just scientific and genetic fact. Now that we're past that, so what this means is if a black woman is dating a white male and this white male gets this black woman pregnant, what you would have is a white child, a Caucasian child from that offspring. No matter how the child looks, the DNA and the physical makeup of that child is actually of Caucasian persuasion. Now that we got that established, why would it be detrimental for a black male to date a white woman if so-called the seed line come through the male. Well, just like any seed line or anything can be diluted. The nation, you can basically, when it comes to DNA and genetics, you can basically weaken your own seed. And this goes for any other nation dating without. And I wouldn't use the word weaken. Let me retract that. I would use the word change, because you would change your the actual national origin. You actually change the DNA into something else than this original bloodline or seed line from your forefathers. So physically, it has ramifications as well. Now, let's get into the economic. We already did physical. We're going to talk about spiritual ramifications, and we're going to talk about economic. But let's go to economic first. First of all, if a black male, let's say, marries a white female, economically, how can that be damaging to black people as a whole, some would ask? Well, let's see. Say this black male passes away. Who gets his legacy? Who gets his retirement? Who gets his life insurance policy? Who comes up with which side of the family takes what? Who inherits what? It is to no surprise that a lot of black athletes end up dealing with white women, because a lot of white women seem to be opportunists when it comes to success in general. And it's not just white women, it's all women. But these brothers seem to fall for something different because it's different from what they are used to. But see, what happens is when these white females deal with these black athletes, when these athletes have any kind of problems or setbacks or any kind of divorce, what nation is benefiting from that particular union? If there's a separation or if there's a death. And this is not just athletes, this can be lawyers, doctors, so on and so forth. If the money is not being inherited to your people, then economically you're not benefiting our people when you're dating or marrying outside of your people. So economically, it can be damaging as well. Let's talk about spiritual ramifications. Let's talk about how spiritually this can be a situation that can turn real ugly. I know a lot of you are familiar with King Solomon in the Bible, who had many, many wives, many, many concubines. King Solomon, the Most High allowed Solomon to have as many wives as his heart desired, under one command, that he did not date Gentile women, that he stayed within his own culture. What happened when Solomon broke that command and stepped outside of what he was commanded? King Solomon then was led spiritually astray. See, the thing is, each nation of people have different gods. When the angels fell from heaven, they basically acted as different gods over each and every religion. Every religion has a deity or a fallen angel over it. Every one except for one. Except for one truth, which is the Holy Bible. Every other, whether it be Buddhist, and you can always see, and this is what separates the Bible and the Most High God from every single religion. And this is how you know that it's the truth. The Most High God is the only God, and I mean the only God, that is not attached to any idols whatsoever. The Most High is not attached to any idols whatsoever. In fact, in the Bible, it tells you not to create any idols whatsoever. But every single other religion have idols, whether it be Christianity with the cross, whether it be Islam with the Kaaba stone in Mecca, whether it be Buddhist with who's the big Buddhist guy with the belly hanging out when you go get Chinese food. Oh, I guess that's Buddha right there. But every single religion has an idol or has idolatry attached to it. But that one truth, that the great power of the Most High, though, a higher Ashar higher, the great I am, the one who was here before the firmament was laid, has no idols attached to it. So, this is the same God that gave his people the commandments not to deal with other tribes and other nations. So what happens when these men do this? They begin to follow different gods. They begin to be led astray. See, when male and female mix together and they become one, you share a lot of character traits. You start changing. Have you ever seen an old couple who've been together forever, for years? And a couple, I mean, they could be 90, 100 years old, and the couple start looking like each other. It's crazy how that happens. Because all of this combination of DNA coming together at all times, you become so close that your beliefs even have to coexist, or you're going to go one direction or the other. See, if a woman, if a woman is not, and this is a message to the brothers out there who may be dating white women or women from different Gentile nations, if a woman is not willing to follow the same God you follow, and you're the man, you're the leader of the household, if they're not willing to follow what you believe and what you follow, you need to leave her alone. I don't care if she is a black woman. I don't care who she is. That is the main thing. That's the main important thing. Now let's talk about some of the gray areas. Let's talk about some of the gray areas when it comes to interracial dating or marriage, so on and so forth. What about brothers who didn't have this knowledge, or brothers who didn't know who didn't know that, we were commanded in the Bible to stay within our nation or our race, who are already married, have several children, and are raising a family, black, white, whatever, any race? What is the next step at this point that you've gained this knowledge, or you've figured out, or you've learned? What is the next step? Because this is a gray area for sure. The next step is to teach your woman the truth. Teach your woman the truth. And I don't care how many children are involved. I don't care how much of a lifestyle you build together. If this woman is not willing to compromise her pagan beliefs or satanic beliefs like Christmas, I don't care what it is. I don't know what kind of religion she may be involved in. She may be a Buddhist. She may be likes to celebrate pagan holidays and satanic holidays. All of these holidays are satanic and pagan. You all act like it's just innocent. And it's just an innocent day. It's not. They're holidays. The Bible has real holy days. If you want to follow the Most High's days, you follow the days in the Bible, not these man-made traditions, because the Bible commands you not to do that. But anyways, if your woman is not willing to compromise her pagan beliefs or her Buddhist beliefs or whatever it is she believes, and follow the Most High God, the God of all gods, the one that's not attached to any idols, the one who laid the firmament, split all the seas, the great I am. If they're not willing to submit, then so be it, because you're just going to have to deal with the uncomfort and the process of leaving her alone, whether it be divorce or whatever. But if this woman is willing to compromise and play her rightful role and rightful position as a wife and a woman, then have a great life. And that goes for any race of people. I would never tell another person not to, try to label what is what, but I would never tell another person not to date with outside their race if they're trying to follow the true power, the true Most High. And this is if you're already involved. If you're out here dating and you're in a dating scene, you need to date within your own. But if you have already involved with someone, I would never tell you just, hey, leave this person alone and all of that. That's a Gentile, or that's this and that's that. That ain't in my position to say anything like that. But what I will tell you is, I want everybody to follow the Most High God that gave the laws, the one who, you know what I'm saying, split the Red Sea, all of that. I want you to follow the God of all gods, regardless of what the situation is. But when it comes down to interracial dating, I hope I answered your question, brother, who posted. Again, ladies and gentlemen, take advantage of the small audience at the time, because I would definitely do a lot more videos because listen, I'm here to build with you all. I'm even thinking about starting something with, just giving my number again, and we just building with random people and recording it, putting it on here. People, because there's so many people from all walks of life on my channel, and I really enjoy having that. And I would like to build with others, even if it's a debate or whatever. I would like to do that. And we just come together and build as a unit, because I actually enjoy having a small audience if you all are more vocal about what you want to hear and more vocal in giving feedback about what's going on. But look, with that being said, shalom and peace.